Na 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 na. Hey everybody, Axemaster here. This is just a little profanity warning that I'm putting into this episode of Dead Walk Talk. Got a little F-bomby in there. Usually we try to keep it down, but if you got kids, do not let them watch this episode because, yeah, got a little F in there. Sorry about that. Stay scared. Clear. Hey everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to Dead Walk Talk number 44. Brought to you by the guys from Doomgorium's Horror Emporium.
Axemaster.
Happy Wax.
Colonel Jim.
Colonel Jim. And this week's Dead Walk Talk. This week's Walking Dead episode is Consumed. Consumed.
Oh, yeah.
Here we are again.
Yes. So, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You better go first.
I always go first. Okay. All right, so here we go. So this episode was way better than the last two. It was, I liked it. I know there wasn't a ton of action in it.
There they are.
But the things that I'll point out the things that I did like. There's lots of zombies in it, or at least more than there was in the last two episodes. There's a fair amount of zombies in it. I really like Daryl and Carol, so I mean, them walking around doing nothing is good enough for me. I like both those characters. They're my two favorites. So other than Herschel, but he's obviously dead. So, you know, I was gonna like this episode no matter how good or bad it was, but it had a lot of kills, and you know, the only thing that I really didn't like about it was the nonsense about going in the van. There was really no need to do that, but you know, kind of the same thing. It was like a, what do you call it? Like the same thing happened in Lost with the airplane, right? When it fell. So it was kind of the same thing. You really don't need to go in there, but whatever. It's a stunt, and they did it, and it was kind of cool to watch it fall to the ground, like when they were inside. So whatever. It had its good points and bad points. The one thing I did like about this episode, though, was when they were driving in to the city, where it showed the, you know, when Rick rode in his horse.
Yeah.
Remember how it was all nice and in the car, and then they were driving into it, and it was all dark and blown up. I thought that was really cool. You know, I actually pointed that out when I was watching it, so I thought that was a cool part of it. But I don't know, I liked it. I thought there was lots of zombies and stuff, and like I was saying earlier, compared to the last two episodes, I mean, this episode could have been a steaming pile of dog crap. I would have liked it just because the last two episodes I didn't really care for. But back to my original thing. I don't want to pull a chappy quick here and talk too much.
Like somehow you forget every time, and I say,
no.
"Dude, you farted again,"
No.
and you say, "I don't do it all the
No,
time."
when I fart, I always make sure there's two exits. Okay?
Yeah, you're like a lion.
This is a confined space. But just very quickly before I forget. Okay, this
That one's for you.
Yes. Okay, very quick. This episode, to me, and I said this a couple episodes ago, when you're the #1 episode or TV show, or you know, TV show on TV, whatever, you have to have back to back awesome episodes. Okay, you can't tap dance every episode, but even your half-ass episodes have to be good episodes. Okay, so for me, this was what even their half-ass episodes, their filler episodes, should be like. Okay, the two previous to it were absolute rubbish. They never even should have been made. Okay, so if they're gonna have like you know, filler episodes, then this is at least the kind of content they have to fill it with.
Oh no! What the fuck was that? The motor. He's throwing a rod. Is that serious? Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Like the first and I said this too when we saw the very first episode, they're not going to be able to keep this pace up.
Faster.
I wish they did, but they haven't. I'm sure the next 2 episodes are going to be, you know, jam-packed full of stuff. Because of the last 2 episodes, right? But this to me would have been what I expected to see for a filler episode. It was pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was enough, you know, #1 episode or TV show on TV. Those last 2 episodes were just shit. So this one, you know, and Daryl and Carol, I like it. Sorry, I'm rambling here. So I think you get my point. Okay, the stage is yours, my friend.
Okay. You know I've always loved you.
Holy shit! I've always loved you.
Yes. All right. Get ready to plug your ears.
Okay. This is my rundown of this episode. Okay. So yeah, it was cool to see Atlanta with no zombies. So you go in there. In season 1, Rick Grimes rides in there and has the horse chewed out from underneath him, and he hides in a tank with a fucking another zombie in it. I mean, the horse was eaten up in 5 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, so they go into Atlanta. I guess we're to assume that the 10 cops hiding in this hospital have cleared out most of the zombies. And all they fucking talk about is, well, I think we got to try to start over. Oh, well, I don't know. How we start over? Well, that's all we can do. We only can start over, you know. Or like, we should start over. Well, I don't know if I want to start over. It was like a John Lennon. It's just like starting over. I mean, what the fuck is that? The only thing that was missing was Yoko Ono popping out of a fucking garbage can going. In the background for them. I mean, so there was that, okay? And then you got this, the token Walking Dead moral dilemma, okay? Buddy from the hospital rips them off of their weapons, right? Mm-hmm. So, Carol is going to tap this guy. I mean, and Daryl says, no, don't be shooting him. He's just a boy. He's just stealing our livelihood here. Yep. We're gonna be in Atlanta with no fucking weapons. Okay?
Yep.
So she's like, "Oh, okay." Well, I understand that, don't you? I mean, I'm a war. I don't understand that, Hap. Okay, what the hell was that? So then the next time we turn around and it's like, oh no, you took my bow. Now, I'm going to leave you there to die. Just leave him. No, I don't want to kill him this time. I want to save him, Daryl.
Oh, let's kill him now. What do you want to do? What you gonna do? All right, blink, I killed. Okay, there's the guy that's replacing Bob because they gotta have 25 fucking cast members if they're not happy on this fucking television show, okay? So here is the last thing. I couldn't believe this is the fucking thing that got, I rewound it because I watched it late. And here it is, okay? Somewhere in creative writing, there's a book, and you open it up, it's like Creative Writing 101. Very first chapter, there'll be a big in parenthesis in red square. It'll say, do not use these lines if you're going to fucking basically be a writer, okay? And the very first one will be, when I left, you was just a boy. When I came back, you were a man. What the fuck is that? What's she talking about? Hey, everybody out there. It's taken them 8 months to get Carol back in the show in our time, but in the show's timeline, she's been gone for 3 fucking weeks. Okay? 3 weeks! 4 at the most! Herschel's fucking head's just, it's not even green yet! Gee, what the fuck is she talking about? I couldn't even believe what the fuck are you talking about? I don't think Daryl's character's ever been a boy. I mean, the guy grew up in a fucking speed freak brother. His dad was running Shine. Who knows what else? What the fuck was that? For me, if that's the fucking 2 best characters on the show, and the other thing, tap her ass! Tap her ass already, for fuck's sake! We're talking 4 years here! Tap her fucking ass!
Bad to the bone, everything locked like a 2-3 zone. I wanted to make my black snake moan.
Man, if you don't tap her, then don't! Maybe we should reanimate Merle and get him to show you how to do it. For Christ's sake, get it over with. There, rubber chicken for me. For consumed. As you can see, I was consumed by a few emotions there. But the fact of the matter is, that's how I feel about the show. That was the most sophomorically written show. It's like, they must be taking co-op students to fucking write their show here because they got so many stars they got to pay. So, anyhow, you're absolutely right. If this is the fucking best they can do, then at the end, I just want to do Doom Gorm reports again because it's just, I couldn't believe it. You was a boy when you left. Now you're a man. It's like, really? Like, what? I mean, let's start. What other cliche? They should let us write the fucking episode.
They should.
I mean, holy crap. That's how I thought about it. It was so sophomoric. It was like, I was like, are you kidding me? Did they really use that line? Yep, they did. Okay. Like, I don't know. It's like, nothing happened. I mean, the only thing we found out was that Carol got hurt by getting hit by a car. Hap called all the rest of it like 2 episodes ago. Yeah, it's going to be Buddy from the hospital, you know, best friend that's coming back. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, there's a walker. Another walker. Anyways, that's my take on it. Sorry, I got a little bit excited there.
No, that was good. And, yeah.
Made a lot of noise. I think I'm drawing our own walkers in here.
That was awesome. Woo! Well, I got no rebuttal to that. Okay.
That's how I feel, folks. Sorry. Another rubber chicken for me. So I don't know what's that. We got like one rubber chicken that we both rubber chicken.
Yeah, a couple anyways.
A couple sitting on the fence, but I don't know. That's how I feel.
Okay. I'm out of breath just laughing. That was
I'm
awesome.
out of breath just
That was awesome.
being out of breath. Sorry about that.
Don't be sorry. That was great.
Sorry if I've offended any of you
Oh no, hey, that's what we're
people
here.
there, but that's how I feel, man. I was like, are you kidding me? But, you know, you can't please everybody all the time. It is hard to do, especially when you're fighting evil. Sometimes you kill some evil people that some other people think aren't evil. So you kill the other people too. And then you get into all kinds of trouble down here in the dungeon. So that's been episode 44 of Dead Walk
right.
Talk.
Yes.
All right. You're right, Jimmy. Feels a little hot.
That was awesome.
You guys stay tuned.
Yes.
Stay scared.
I'm scared.
Okay.